Hello everyone, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Now, before we dive too deep into things, I would like to say Happy New Year! Fireworks. Fireworks. Congratulations, you made it another year. I truly hope that 2024 treated you well, and I hope that 2025 treats you even better than last year. I hope it's filled with many opportunities. I hope all of your dreams come true. A new year. What's this? I found something. What is this? New year. Resolutions. Star. This can be scary for some. Sometimes it can feel really anxious when you are coming up with new goals that you have to be consistent with. But why don't we look at my little New Year resolution list here and see if there are things that both me and you can try to do to better ourselves for 2025. It is a good opportunity to try to improve and change anything that we need to change. So the first thing on my lovely list here is to focus on health. Focus on your health. This means nourishing the body with delicious and nutritious foods to make sure that you are energized. It's also important to get rest, which I can tell that you are working on right now. If you're watching ASMR videos, you are probably trying to feel relaxed and maybe get some sleep. It's very, very important to get enough sleep at night. Along with food, sleeping helps you feel energized and ready for the day. Without enough sleep, you're gonna feel really awful. Just awful. And it'll end up showing with the things that you do every day. Whether it may be work or school, or even in your relationships and connections with other people. If you're always feeling super tired, it's not gonna be as meaningful, and you're not going to be able to put as much effort in. So eat well, and rest well. Another important thing with health is to move your body. Exercise. Even if it means just going on a little walk every day. Even if it means just doing some stretches right in your room. Every little bit counts. So if you feel like you aren't exercising enough, try to get some exercise in. And if you already are exercising, keep it up. Keep up the good work. Now, after after health, I have here be honest and set boundaries. Set boundaries. That is so important. Setting boundaries is so important for your health, both mentally and physically. So prioritize your mental health, especially regarding work, school, and people. This is family and friends. Even if it's someone that you absolutely love and adore, sometimes you need to set boundaries. Set boundaries. This means you may be doing a little too much for this person, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit tired. You do not want to burn yourself out. Don't burn yourself out in 2025. That is not what we want. We want to be mentally and physically very healthy. We're gonna be healthy in 2025. Very healthy. So, you always need to find a balance with work and school and other responsibilities. Don't do too much. Make sure to give yourself a break. Make sure to rest. Don't forget about your health. Don't burn yourself out. Set boundaries. Prioritize your mental health. The next thing is be financially responsible. Ooh, that's a tricky one. So when you're at the store, if you're online shopping, whatever it is, if it has to do with spending a little money, it's important to be mindful with your decisions. I feel like I can't say much, but this is a resolution for myself too. It's also good to cut back if something is not a necessary buy. It's good to just cut back a little bit on the spending. Just cut it back. You gotta prioritize where your money goes. And if you spend well and you're financially responsible, you can also save a little money for emergencies or to achieve any dreams. Maybe there's something really grand that you hope to buy or obtain one day. Well, saving some money, cutting back on unnecessary spending can help you reach that goal, can help you reach that dream of yours. Cut back on spending and make mindful decisions. Next is be consistent. So this is regarding everything, which sounds intimidating, but if you set up a goal for yourself, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. For example, with health, you have to sleep well every day, right? You can't just do it like, sometimes when I feel like it, you have to be consistent. Be consistent. And this can be for anything. For myself, I'd like to be consistent, stay consistent with my ASMR uploads. I've been able to do it, but I want to make sure that even in 2025, I continue to do that. And there's a lot of other things in life I'd like to be consistent in. It can be homework. It can be getting work done on time. It can be consistently eat well. Consistently sleep well. Go to bed on time. Eat the right foods. Make the right decisions. Do your homework. Do your work. See the people you need to see. Talk to the people you need to talk to. Just be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. When you're a little bit too on and off, it can end up being even more stressful for yourself. So try to have a set schedule. Know exactly what you want to accomplish every day. Now, the last final thing that I have as a New Year resolution here. It may seem a little bit weird because I know all of you are probably looking at a screen right now, but it is to reduce mindless screen time. Reduce mindless screen time. I do just say mindless because there's a lot of things that we do that involves a screen that I think is actually very helpful and can be beneficial. A lot of people use computers, phones, iPads for their job. They do it to connect with family and friends, to do schoolwork, maybe to do art. There's a lot of interests and hobbies that require screens, but sometimes on TikTok or YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, just everything, sometimes we can end up scrolling for a long time. That's definitely something that I've tried to work on. And it's something that I would like to personally improve in 2025. And I know that this is a problem that a lot of people have. I think especially people my age. So together we can try to reduce that mindless scrolling. Yeah, you know what I mean. Sometimes you end up in some weird rabbit hole on YouTube or TikTok and you snap out of it at like 2 in the morning and you're like, what am I doing? So rather than spending so much time on social media or just on your screen doing whatever, maybe even video games. I love video games. Ooh, that's hard. That's what I do a lot at night, is mindlessly play Pokemon Unite on my Switch. I'm not even gonna lie. I like sitting there video gaming, but I'm not saying take all of it out, because I think having some time mindlessly scrolling can honestly help with a little bit of the anxiety or stress that you may have in your head. But instead of going through for hours and hours and hours on end every single day, maybe you can pick up a new hobby, a new interest, maybe learn a new skill, maybe a musical instrument, maybe some art, photography. There's a lot of things out there. Cooking. I love cooking. Cooking is super fun. And if you already have some skills, maybe you can use some of that time to improve your skills, keep practicing, get even better, and advance. So that is everything I had down on my New Year resolutions list here. This is what the list looked like, by the way. I'm glad I was able to go over this with you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's hope that 2025 is absolutely amazing. Good luck to you, and have a wonderful new year. I will see you in tomorrow's video.